Hello everyone, today we are going to solve next 4 challenges in Hackerrank. Let's start with if else. Let's see what's the question. If it's true, we should go here. If it's false, we should go C. Our task is if n is odd, we should print weird. If n is even and it's in 2 to 5, we print not weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range, okay. Where should we write our solution? Is right here. Let's write our solution here. Okay, then let's write if n is odd, then which means n modulo 2 is equal to 1. We will print that out that print ln weird. And also if it's even and it's in this range, we should print weird. So else if, let's copy this one, it's even. Actually, we don't need to do that because if it's odd, it will go here. So we will just do 2 is small equal to n small equal to 5. We should write not weird. And if it's in the range 6 to 20, we should print weird. And if it's greater than n 20, sorry, like this, we should print not weird. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, I forgot this. Let's try that. Oh, we should write big N, not small n. But in here it was small, so I wrote it like this. Okay, as you see, it's accepted. I separated these ones. I separated these equations with and, so it seems like we cannot do 1 to 2 equations in one line, so we should use and it worked. So let's go to output formatting. In here we have inputs like Java 100, CPP 65, Python 50, and we will print it like Java. We should have 15 characters, and we should have 3 digits, so let's do that. Okay, we will use printf method, system.out.printf, format our string. We will print left aligned 15, length is 15, and we will use a string, and we will use a 3 digits integer, and we will add a new line. Our string will be s1 and our integer will be x. It means that you left align the string with a length of 15. It means length of integer is 3, and you will add 0 before the integer if its length is smaller than 3. And it means add a new line. So let's submit our code. As you see, it worked. So let's go to next challenge, Java loops. We have an n, we will print 10 lines of output, which is n times I. So let's write for integer I is equal to 0. I will want to call it 10 times, and we should start with 1, sorry. 1 to call it 10 times. We will use this, and we will add 1 in each iteration. We will print system.out.println. Printf is a little better. We will print a number here times another number, sorry, equal to a number. First number is the n, second number is the I, and third number is the n times I. And we will add new line at the end of each line, like this. Let's try that. What did I miss? Oh, I should forget x, not the multiplication sign, which is interesting actually. Yeah, that's true. Let's submit our codes. Yeah, it's passed, so let's go for the last question. In last question we have Q, I, Q, A, B, and N. Okay, for each query, print the corresponding series on a new line. Each series must be printed in order as a single. 2, 6. Okay, then we have Q numbers of. So we will have a loop that is raised to Q times, or okay, we should do it in here. For the length of the query is n, so for e, not we using e, for j, int j equals 0, j smaller than n, and j plus plus. We should have the a plus 2 over 0 times b for first term, so it will be something like, if it's j term, so if it's first term j is 0, so we will have only 0. For it, if it's second term j is 1, we will have 2 over 0 and 2 over 1. So we will have another loop for int k goes to 0, and it will go to j. K is now it's smaller or equal to j. And of course we will add in 1 in each direction, and we will have our results. We have 1 equals to 0 initially. Of course it's an integer, and we will have integer results. 2 equals to a, let's say a initially, and for every iteration we will add result. We can just add it to, I change it to a string, so we will add every result we calculate in here to result 2 as a string. We will add the result, usually it should be a, and we will add 2 over k, 2 over k times b in each direction, b in each direction, and we will add results 2 plus equals to result 1 dot to string, also an empty line, and we will print it in here, system.out.prints ln result 2. It should work. Let's try. Of course, I have a mistake. Okay, I changed something and it worked, so I mistaken the Java with Python. In Python, we can write 2 times k for 2 over k, but in Java, we should write integer method power of 2 comma k. So I calculate result 1 like this, and to make it string, we should write integer that to string, not result 1 that to string. So I changed that as well, and I deleted the last space in our result, because in our solution that there was a space after 2046, but we don't want this space, so I changed it as well and it worked. So thanks for watching. See you next time.